I'm going to break down the biggest differences between SEO, AEO, and GEO for marketers, and you're going to understand it all by the end. Your website could rank on Google and still be almost invisible to the customers using ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, and AI-powered search. That is why marketers are suddenly talking about SEO, AEO, and GEO. But what do these terms actually mean? Which one should you focus on? And is traditional SEO becoming obsolete? In the next few minutes, I'll break down search engine optimization, answer engine optimization, and generative engine optimization, and show you how to combine all three into one simple visibility strategy. Because these are not three competing systems. They are three layers of the same strategy. SEO helps you get ranked. AEO helps you become the answer. And GEO helps you become a trusted source that AI may mention, cite, or recommend. Let's break it down. First, SEO. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. Its goal is to help your website appear in traditional search results when someone searches for information, a product, or a service. Imagine you sell email marketing software for small businesses. Someone searches best email marketing software for beginners. With SEO, you want your article, comparison page, or product page to appear near the top of the results. To make that happen, you might research keywords, study what the searcher actually wants, optimize your page title and headings, improve your internal links, earn credible backlinks, and make sure your website is fast and mobile-friendly. Most importantly, the content needs to be useful. Repeating a keyword 20 times does not make a page valuable. It usually just makes it painful to read. SEO is about helping search engines understand your page while giving real people a strong reason to click it. You typically measure SEO through rankings, impressions, clicks, website traffic, leads, and sales. So, the easiest way to remember SEO is this. SEO makes your content findable. But being findable does not automatically make you the direct answer. That brings us to AEO. AEO stands for Answer Engine Optimization. Its goal is to make your content easy for search platforms, voice assistants, and answer systems to understand and present as a direct response. Let's return to our email marketing example. Your article may target best email marketing software for beginners. Inside that article, you could include a heading that asks, "What is the best email marketing platform for a beginner?" Then you answer immediately. You might say, "The best email marketing platform for a beginner is one that combines an easy editor, simple automation, transparent pricing, and a free or affordable starter plan." That answer is clear, direct, and useful. You can then expand with comparisons, examples, pros and cons, or a pricing table. AEO works best when you use clear questions and answers, descriptive headings, short definitions, step-by-step instructions, comparison tables, and summaries that get to the point quickly. The goal is not to cram random questions onto the bottom of every page. The goal is to answer the questions your audience is genuinely asking. So, here is the second piece. SEO makes your content findable. AEO makes your content answerable. Now let's talk about GEO. GEO stands for Generative Engine Optimization. And this is where a lot of the confusion begins. In this context, GEO does not mean geographic targeting. Location-based marketing belongs under local SEO or geo targeting. Generative engine optimization is about improving the likelihood that your information, expertise, product, or brand appears inside an AI-generated response. That could include responses from ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, Copilot, Google AI Overviews, or other generative platforms. Imagine someone asks, "What is the best email marketing platform for a one-person business?" Instead of showing only a list of websites, an AI tool may generate a complete comparison. It may discuss pricing, it may summarize important features, and it may recommend one or two platforms. With GEO, your goal is not simply to rank a web page. Your goal is to create information valuable enough to influence that generated answer. In other words, you are trying to become a source. That means your content needs more than generic advice. It needs something worth using. Original research, first-hand testing, current pricing, expert commentary, clear citations, useful statistics, a unique framework, or a comparison that adds something new. Because if your article says the same thing as 500 other articles, there is very little reason for an AI system or a human reader to prefer yours. But imagine you tested 10 email platforms yourself. You explain how you tested them. You show screenshots. You compare ease of use, price, automation, and customer support. Now your article is not just another opinion. It contains evidence, and evidence is far more useful than recycled advice. GEO also goes beyond your own website. AI systems may encounter your brand through videos, interviews, industry publications, directories, reviews, customer discussions, podcasts, and other third-party sources. That means your reputation across the internet can affect how clearly your brand is understood. So, here's the third piece. GEO makes your content more citable, usable, and recommendable. Now let's take one article and optimize it for all three. Suppose you are writing, how much does email marketing cost for a small business? For SEO, you research what people are searching for. You create a thorough article. You write an accurate title. You organize the page with clear headings. And you make sure search engines can find and understand it. That helps the page compete for rankings. For AEO, you add a direct answer near the top. You might say, email marketing can cost anywhere from $0 to several $100s per month, depending on subscriber count, monthly email volume, automation features, and customer support. Then you add a pricing table. You answer related questions, and you explain which costs matter most. That makes the page easier to use as a direct answer. For GEO, you take the article further. You compare current prices from major platforms. You state when the prices were checked. You explain your research method. You include your own testing results. You interview an experienced email marketer. You link to reliable sources. And maybe you create a simple cost calculator. Now that one page can perform 3 different jobs. It can rank, it can answer, and it can become a credible source for AI-generated responses. That is the real opportunity. Now let's compare them directly. SEO asks, can this page rank? AEO asks, can this answer be extracted? GEO asks, can this source be trusted, used, cited, or recommended? SEO focuses on visibility in search results. AEO focuses on direct answers. GEO focuses on visibility inside generated responses. But they all depend on the same basic foundation: useful, clear, accessible, trustworthy content. That is why you should think of them as 3 connected layers. Layer 1 is SEO. Make the page discoverable, make it relevant, match the search intent, and create something worth ranking. Layer 2 is AEO. Organize the page so the most important questions receive clear answers. Do not make the reader dig through 6 paragraphs to find one sentence. Layer 3 is GEO. Support the content with evidence, expert insight, original value, and consistent brand information. Here is another way to picture it. SEO builds the road to your content. AEO puts up the signs that direct people to the answer. GEO gives the destination enough authority that other people, and potentially AI systems, recommend it. Now let's clear up the biggest myths. Myth number 1, SEO is dead. False. Search is changing, but AI systems still need useful, discoverable information. SEO remains the foundation. Myth number 2, adding an FAQ section guarantees AI visibility. False. An FAQ can help, but only when the questions are relevant and the answers are genuinely useful. Myth number 3, ranking number 1 guarantees an AI citation. False again. Different systems may use different sources, and answers can change depending on the platform and the exact question being asked. Myth number 4, GEO is just keyword stuffing for AI. Definitely false. There is no magic phrase that forces ChatGPT or another AI tool to recommend your business. The real questions are, is your information clear? Is it current? Is it supported? Is it original? And can the system verify it through credible sources? That is what makes content valuable. So, what should marketers do next? Start with the real questions your customers ask. Choose one important topic. Create the strongest resource you can around that topic. Make sure the page can be found and understood. Answer the main question clearly near the beginning. Use descriptive headings. Add examples, comparisons, evidence, and primary sources. Contribute something original through your own testing, experience, research, tools, or frameworks. Then strengthen your brand beyond your website through credible mentions, interviews, partnerships, videos, and useful content on other platforms. And measure more than website clicks. Track rankings, track search impressions, track branded searches, track referral traffic, track visible AI mentions when possible, and most importantly, track leads and sales. Because today's customer journey may not begin with a website visit. Someone may discover your business in an AI-generated answer today. Search your brand tomorrow and buy from you next week. So, here is the final breakdown. SEO helps you get ranked. AEO helps you become the answer. GEO helps you become a source that AI may use, cite, mention, or recommend. Do not choose one and ignore the others. Build the SEO foundation. Add the AEO structure. Then strengthen it with GEO-level credibility. That is how you create content for the way people search today and for where search is heading next. Now tell me where you are currently focused. Comment 1 for SEO, comment 2 for AEO, or comment 3 for GEO. And tell me which one you want me to break down in the next video. Subscribe, because later I'll show you how to take one existing article and upgrade it for traditional search, direct answers, and AI-generated recommendations.